As the school year comes to an end, we are already preparing for students to resume their learning in August. The MSD of Pike Township Schools will offer a virtual learning option for elementary, middle, and high school students. Let's take a look at the virtual learning option for middle school students in the 2021-2022 school year. Families will need to select the method of instruction for the 2021-2022 school year for each of their students by June 4th, 2021. Middle school virtual learning options will look very different next year. Virtual learning will be asynchronous. Asynchronous means that there is no daily live instruction from a teacher. It is all independent learning. Students will learn asynchronously, which means that they will be learning independently with no live instruction. This will be done through the digital curriculum called Edmontom. As stated before, there will be no daily live instruction. However, there will be live help sessions available to students 3 times per week after school hours. When you make your method of instruction selection, you must stay with your decision for a whole semester. For example, if you choose virtual, your student must stay virtual for the whole semester. After the semester, you may change the method of instruction. A school counselor will be available to provide social-emotional learning support for all virtual students. Students may still participate in extracurricular activities at their home school where they would normally attend classes. The middle school virtual learning option will use the digital program Edmontom. Edmontom is an asynchronous program that allows students and families to structure their own learning schedule. Now that we know Edmontom is an asynchronous program, let's take a look at some details. Again, there will be no daily live instruction from a teacher. Courses are self-paced and self-directed. There is significant flexibility in your daily scheduling. Students and family will need to create a schedule that works for them and meets the course requirements. Edmontom Courseware is a standards-based online learning program that aligns with the Indiana academic standards. Course lists will be available in Edmontom prior to the start of school. In order to be counted as present each day, your student must meet the minimum login time requirements, complete specific tasks for a given time, and meet minimum lessons, units, completion requirements. Per the IDOE, 6th grade students must attend school for a minimum of 5 hours per day, and 7th and 8th grade students must attend school a minimum of 6 hours per day. As stated before, there will be no daily live instruction from a teacher. Honors classes will not be available for virtual students at the middle school level. A small selection of asynchronous related arts classes will be available for our virtual students. To be successful in the Edmontom online learning program, a student must have the ability to have a stable Wi-Fi connection at home, work independently, manage their time wisely, be self-motivated, read thoroughly and comprehensively, seek support as needed, and ask questions. A student must be able to direct their own learning environment and methods to fulfill course requirements in order to complete and pass the course as well as meet graduation requirements. To choose whether you would like your student to be virtual or in person, you will need to go to Skyward Family Access. Skyward is where you will complete registration for the upcoming school year and can be found through the Pike website. You will log in using your username and password. If you have forgotten either of these, you can click below on the forgot username or password. It is very important that you complete method of instruction selection by June 4th, 2021. Once you have signed into Skyward, you will click on Online Registration on the left-hand side of the navigation bar. Make sure that your student's information is correct. Underneath the general information, you will check whether you have internet access and if your student has a device for e-learning. Then select the method of instruction for your student. You can choose in-person bus rider, in-person car rider, or virtual. Once you have completed the method of instruction, scroll down to the Technology at Home section and complete the questions. Once all of these steps have been completed, click on the Complete Step 1A Only button at the bottom of the page. You will need to complete this process for each student you have registered within PIPE. If you have already completed online enrollment and would like to change the method of instruction selection, you have until June 4th, 2021 to make those changes. In order to make a change, you will log in to the Skyward Family Access. Click on Online Registration on the left-hand side of the navigation bar. Click Mark Online Registration as not complete and make changes. Then click on Step 1A Student Information on the right-hand side. You will scroll down to the bottom and click on Edit Step 1A. Here, you can change the method of instruction to in-person bus rider, in-person car rider, or virtual. After you have changed the method of instruction selection, click on Step 11 Complete Online Registration on the right-hand side. Lastly, click Submit Online Registration. Just a reminder that the method of instruction selection must be completed by June 4, 2021. If you need assistance with the method of instruction form in Skyward, please contact the navigation specialist listed below, or you can email the StuTech Help email address. If you have questions about your student's virtual learning option, please contact your student's school.